Okay, I built a huge pile of snow next to an embankment here to build a snow cave in here. Can you see this in here? So I can dig this out in an emergency and get into it. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Okay. Okay, we'd have to dig this out a bit more, but you could get into it. It's actually quite warmer in here. Let's have a look. It's much warmer straight away. So I'm going to try and dig this out a bit further. Let's see if time permits. Okay. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's much warmer in here. Unbelievably warmer. So, proof of principle. We have to mine further back into the mountain to get into there. Need to, oops. Okay. Don't want to freeze my hands to the shovel now. So definitely got to put the gloves on. Even though it's rubber here, you can easily freeze it here. So let's tighten it down. Got to be careful if you get water into the mechanism, it's going to be hard to close. Okay, this is the snow cave I just dug. You can see how big it is compared to the snow shovel. You can just sort of lay down, half sit up in it. You can dig it further back, it's into a bank. Yeah, it's actually considerably warmer in there than out here anyway. Let's have a look at it from out here. Alright, let's check it out. Have to dig it out small of it. It would work. It's amazing how much warmer it is in here. Even, you know, outside of the sun. Anyway, you could build this over here, dig this out a bit more here, use some sticks. You get the idea. Anyway, don't try this at home, kids, because this is only for an emergency for sure, under dire straits. Because if this thing collapsed, you've got to be able to get your way out of it. So normally I wouldn't come in here unless I had the snow shovel. If I was staying in here, I'd have the snow shovel with me. Or something, you know. And obviously don't forget ventilation. Anyway, bush camping tools here. Thanks for watching. Because there's no shelter out here. You know, you could cut down some tree branches, try to take cover underneath of some snow-covered pines. You'd still have to build up something to stop the wind. And this is why this is much warmer in here, because it's stopping the wind. Yeah, alright then. Let's, don't know if you can see that. Hold on. You can get an idea of how big it is. Yeah, not very big, but use some sticks now to dig it bigger. Alright, thanks for watching. So yeah, as I said, absolutely no cover out here. You know, you would perish if you didn't have a tent, or you could dig a snow cave like this. So I didn't try to build any igloo. The snow's not hard enough to be cutting out snow blocks, anything like that. So what I just did was there's a natural bank behind here, I know, and I dug into the snow into the bank already, then made a circular thing, then filled that, patted it down, and it's in a conical shape. You can see this shape here, and took the snow shovel and dug it out, but not after padding it down around the outside and also on the inside before I attempted to get into it. And you could build up the front here too. So and the cold wind is going to come down off the mountain this direction, so you know, that's why the entrance is facing this way, obviously, you know. Yeah, all right then, bit of a survival shelter there, bush camping tools here. Thanks for watching. Okay, just a quick word about this Ortovox snow shovel. It's pretty great. You know, I used it to build this snow cave over here, like an emergency shelter. But the problem is, if you get this thing, you know, if any ice, snow melts on this, and it will freeze in between the joints. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you try to push these things in, you won't be able to collapse the handle. That's a disadvantage. You know, and if I took my gloves off, I could probably push that in and belt the thing in there. But if I take my gloves off, I'm in risk of freezing my hands to this aluminium, because it's just any melted snow has just turned to ice and frozen this joint. So that's a slight disadvantage with this thing on closing it, but that's okay. I can still carry it on the pack there, you know. So just wanted to say that anyway. Yeah, so just a bit of a slight disadvantage with that Ortovox shovel like that, you know, trying to close it, you know. Anyway, yeah, better get off the mountain now. Okay, This is the snow cave, the snow shelter. You can see me there. Considerably warmer. Well, this is what you'd have to do for a survival situation. You've got to be really careful because you've got to make sure it's packed down pretty hard. Otherwise, you're going to, it's going to collapse on you. And that's what you don't want. Alright, bush camping tools here. Don't try this at home, kiddies. Thanks for watching.